Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel here today. It has been a very long time since you've seen me sat down and just talking to you guys. I've been doing the bot stuff for a long time. I'm going to get into everything. There's a lot of things I do want to talk about. I may be a little rusty in today's video just because I haven't sat down and done a face on face in a while. As you guys can see, the background has changed. However, don't worry. I'm still in my room, my setup's still over there. I just decided to go ahead and adapt to a new setup style, and also I'm running a camera now as well, so I'm no longer using a webcam, so I feel like you guys will appreciate the quality increase. Quick preface before I get into today's video: I'm actually using a new software to edit this video and a new camera, new settings, so there is things that I will mess up on. There's probably some camera enthusiasts that will watch this video and notice some things I am messing up on. Maybe it's looking in the camera, maybe it's my lighting. However, I will take all feedback because I'm learning. This is all new to me, and it's all going to play a very important part into everything I talk about in today's video. So I think the first thing I do want to talk about is the bot talk, where it is the finale. At the time of recording this video, it was literally happened yesterday. I'm gonna try to get this out the day after, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So if you guys are unaware what the bot talk is, it is practically the one series that took up most of the content on my channel. As you guys can see on the screenshot right now, there's loads of videos on screen from the bot talks. I have just elevated my channel in ways I can't really describe. Before I started the bot talk, I had I think it was below 1,000 subscribers, and 28 episodes later we're near 4,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. And also, if you guys are new to the channel, if you guys have yet to hit that subscribe button, please go ahead and do so. Tweet me a screenshot. My Twitter is @retryonline. If you send me a screenshot of you subscribing, I'll go ahead and follow you back, retweet, like the tweet. I want to kind of build a community here and obviously try to hit 4,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. My target for 2020 was 3,000, so the fact that we're stupidly close to 4,000 blows my mind. However, realigning back to what I was talking about, the bot talk was a series that took up a lot of content on my channel. Essentially, I ran with that. It was a weekly podcast. I did 2 seasons. Both seasons completely elevated the channel, elevated every single part. I managed to make connections with the community, create these bot restocks. And I know some of you guys are sat there in your mind thinking about the restock that happened yesterday. We're gonna get to that, alright? Don't worry about that. Let's just build the basis for now, and I'll address that. However, this series allowed me just to talk to a lot of big people in the community, learn how they are, put this content out for people, and also inspire some people to take the same steps that these people did take, because obviously these people are pretty reputable for good reasons. They have huge companies. They managed to create a huge monetary gain from themselves within the community and create these huge brands. And I get loads of DMs on a daily basis of how this content has inspired people to go ahead and follow the same steps. Now, in reference to the restock that happened yesterday, I made a couple of tweets about it. Essentially, I'm going to tell you the rundown, the timeline of how it happened. I'm not going to spend a huge amount on this video talking about it, just because of the fact that I've addressed it on Twitter, Neil's addressed it on Twitter, and pretty much everyone has figured it out from talking in Discord. I'm pretty sure Wolf, who also works at Cyber, did mention it in a Discord somewhere, the amount of copies that they drop. However, let me just build this timeline for you guys. So me and Neil have been friends for quite a long time, and he did mention that he didn't want to come to the bot talk. I pushed him the idea of maybe going on for the finale. He liked the idea. I'm pretty sure he pushed it to me. Well, we just discussed him coming on for the finale. So he was going to come on for the finale. I said to him, if you were to drop a copy, that would be insane. Everyone's always wanted a Cyber episode. We had one Cyber episode with Lucas, Wolf, and Freddy. That was a really good episode. But obviously back then I didn't have the idea of creating these restocks. Since then, I've gone ahead and offered Lucas the idea of coming back on. He said he'll think about it and keep it in mind for this year. But then when Neil offered to come on, I was like, this is the perfect opportunity. It works well both ways. There's a large engagement coming on. Obviously, I'm going to talk from a business perspective, because obviously I'm running a brand. I'm helping his brand, helping his name, and obviously he's huge in the community. I'm not trying to take that away from him. However, adding this incentive would have elevated the engagement. However, throwing a copy into the mix-up, which is what we usually do, like what bought F3, all these type of episodes, would be amazing, because loads of people will come out. There's an incentive there. People will listen to the episode, and essentially it would just be really good all around. Now, Neil actually came up with the idea of saying, let's not announce that it's a restock. Let's just say there's a surprise in the video. That's why the video you actually see on screen, which is a marketing video for the episode, says there's a surprise inside the episode and there's no actual copy. So essentially everyone played around with the idea that there will be a copy drop. I feel like if you guys know about the bot talk, then you guys would know that there would be a copy drop. It was pretty easy to figure out. However, I couldn't say anything. I didn't confirm or deny anything. I literally just ignored all restock questions. I just played dumb when they did ask. So pretty much a good amount of people knew or thought, I think that's a better word to use, thought that there was going to be a copy drop within the episode. So I guess the Friday, the video is going to go out. It's going great. Everything's fine. Engagement is up. Everyone's talking about the episode. It's going to be a good time. The finale is going to bang. I was excited because, 28 episodes into this, 28 weeks, that's like more than half a year of me consistently doing this. Season 2 finale, it was going to be a banger, and it was. But, however, there was a small mistake that happened on my part that I did not really predict, and I should have, which caused the whole controversy. Not even controversy, it was just like a little conversation, so to speak, on Twitter, where everyone was kind of slating me and being like, yo, you messed up the drop. But in reality, I didn't. I just didn't predict that when I should have. But let's just get into it. So essentially, the idea for this restock was that Neil was going to say the password for the site. So if you guys aren't familiar with Cyber's site, it's like cybersol.io/?password equals then the password. So my idea was I would put it on screen so people could get that link, and then I'd put like password here. If you guys look at the video on screen, that's what it looked like. So you guys understand how that looks if you didn't catch yesterday's episode. So now I want you guys to literally put yourself in my position, alright? So 28 weeks leading up to this finale, I've literally like got into marketing, made sure this video was great. There's like 2,600 viewers in the live stream. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the peak, but everything's going fine. Twitter's going fine. Everyone's like, yo, this episode's gonna be lit. Everyone's really excited. I'm excited. Neil's excited. The entire cyber team that I was working with for the episode was excited. And then the worst happened. So imagine this. Imagine you've organized all this and you get a Discord DM. I can't remember the guy who sent me the DM because another 50 DMs followed after that. But some guy DM'd me saying, yo. So I was like, okay, he might be either A, congratulating me on the finale, because that's what people were doing, or B, just asking me something about the bot talk. So I did not respond because I was trying to handle everything on the YouTube side, the YouTube side and Twitter, trying to make sure everything was fine. And he said, is the password Wash Your Hands 2020? And I was like, wait, what? Because keep in mind, the password hadn't came up on the screen yet. Like literally, there's no way that he could have known that. So then I was like, okay, I know the password, Neil knows the password, and so does Lucas, because those are the only 3 people that were involved of creating this drop. So, how does he know the password? Long story short, the one little factor with this episode is that this was the first ever time I didn't do a puzzle, I didn't put the invite on screen. It was the first ever time that someone said the password. Now in my mind, I thought that was fine. I thought, you know what, that's going to be fine. However, the small hiccup was how people got the password. Essentially, people were able to download the captions before it got to that point of the premiere, because a YouTube premiere gets a pre-recorded file that you upload using that mode, gets the captions, goes to the end of the video where predicted that the copy was going to drop. They saw the password, they tweeted out, someone copied, but here's the part afterwards where it turns to a grey area that no one really understood. And I feel like a lot of people still don't understand. I know a considerable amount of people understand the situation and read the tweets, but I know a lot of people were just kind of left in the dark. So this is why this video is being made, and this is why it's taking up so much time with the video. So the copy gets dropped. I text the group chat and I'm like, yo, the password got leaked. I told them how it happened. So then we cancelled. It was a 1 copy drop, by the way. So just keep that in mind. So we cancelled the copy, and then we basically loaded the copy on the site as it came up on screen, which was fair because obviously that was the intended purpose. So at that point I was like, as soon as this episode ends, I'm going to be slated on Twitter. This is going to be the worst reaction to a bot talk restock episode. Because guys, keep in mind, I've done this before. I've done this with Whatbot, I've done this with F3, I've done this with Mech. I've done these type of restocks. I'm used to criticism. I'm used to people just telling me to jump off a cliff after not copying a restock on my tweets. That's fine. It is where it is. It's just one of those things. But there was like 200 replies. I think, no, like 150 replies in like 5 minutes. And I was like, yo, hold up. This wasn't my fault, technically. Because I just didn't predict for it. And that was the problem. And that's why it led to so much frustration. However, I did apologize. I said the problem got sorted swiftly. I apologized to people who was frustrated. The finale went well, and overall it was a very good finale. I think we peaked at about 3,000 viewers, and the video currently nearly has 10,000 views. At the time of recording this video, it nearly has 10,000. By the time I edit this and put the screenshot on the screen, it might have hit 10,000. So if you guys have yet to check out the episode, I'm going to leave it at the top of this video in the description. Go check it out, drop a like. I'd highly appreciate that. So now moving on to the final segment of today's video. Now, I've talked about the finale, I've talked about what the bot talk was, how it took up loads of time. But now, I know some of you guys are wondering what comes next for the bot talk, what comes next for me, what are my future plans, stuff like that. It's like I'm doing a bot talk episode right now. But basically, this is the steps I'm going to take with the bot talk. These are the steps I'm going to take with the channel, and I think it is the best way forward. So with the bot talk, season 3 is actually planned to come out in August. There's a reason why I've brought it down to August. That's why there's like loads of months in between. There's a reason for that. There's loads of reasons contributing to that. First reason is that doing it on a weekly basis is a very tiring thing, because you have to find people, you need to go through the marketing process, you need to make sure engagement's there, you need to make sure the episode does well in collaboration with the person that's going on. It's a long process, and it's a long process to do in 4 days, because keep in mind, I record on the Sunday, it should be done by Thursday with the marketing done for Friday to put up. So it's a long process, it gets tiring. I did it for 28 weeks straight, give or take 1 or 2 weeks, but I missed for Christmas. But it is a long process, it's very tiring, and I just thought that maybe I needed a little bit of a break. However, that does not mean bot talk episodes are going to stop. This is the part that I wanted to clarify. I'm going to continue to create bot talk episodes, but just not on a weekly basis. Now, I wanted to explain this idea to you guys, and I feel like me sitting down doing this face to face is better than saying it over a microphone. So I'm going to go and explain. Essentially, if you get the entire community, the botting community, so the botting community is like this, and you take the amount of people that are reputable for their company or who own a company. So you got the reputable people here, right? And then you take another chunk of people that is even smaller that are willing to come onto the bot talks to talk about their company. And then you take a smaller chunk, and those people are the only people that are willing to go forward with it and go into the episode, and those are the people on the bot talk. Now, I am 110% sure there's more individuals out there that are reputable, are not, like, I don't want to put an emphasis on being reputable. It's just the fact that if you own a big company in this community, you're most likely to be known, and that's just kind of the common consistency within people that own companies. However, going back to that small group of people, it's a small group of people that are willing to come on a bot talk on a consistent basis and gave me the ability to create weekly episodes, and that's what those 28 episodes were. Now, the reason why I ended season 2 is because I am 110% sure I would not be able to continue that based on how many episodes I've already done. That's why I've ended the season. I'm going to try put out like 1 or 2 episodes a month, but do not worry, episodes will still be coming. So now that I've talked about the bot talk, its future, like what happened yesterday, and now that I've put everything out there just so you guys know, I do want to talk about my future plans, and I feel like it's very important that I bring it out there just so if any supporters do want to leave and want to unsubscribe, then that's fine. If you guys want to stick with me and join, then I highly appreciate it. So personally, I want to create videos, alright? I've always created videos from when I was a kid. This is why a bot talk episode about me will be sick, because then you guys know the context. But essentially, I want to create these videos for you guys just because I like creating content. I bought this camera to do that. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to learn a lot more about creating content with like high quality equipment. There's a lot more to come, but I feel like creating content, especially with what's going on in the world right now, and obviously it's had a triple effect on like the economy, us as humans, and also the isolation part where you're not allowed to really leave your house depending on where you are in the world. It's worse off in some areas, but like it's given me a considerable amount of time to invest into myself, my craft, my work, and I really appreciate that. I'm not going to waste it, and this is one of the ways I'm going to use it is by creating content for you guys. So if you guys do really like these type of videos, I know this video has been kind of like a rant video type / explaining video. There's a lot more to come, and I know for a fact that my content will elevate in time. So to end off today's video, I want to personally thank every single person that has supported me, subscribed, liked, viewed, shared, talked about, left feedback on any type of these videos for the bot talk or myself. I highly appreciate it. The support has been amazing, like literally going from under 1,000 subscribers to nearly hitting 4,000. Absolutely insane. There's a figure I'm going to put on the screen, and essentially on the YouTube dashboard it tells you how many subscribers you gain in 30 days. It literally says I've gained over 1,000, which completely blows my mind. It might have changed by the time I show it, but the message I do want to take away from that is that the support's been there. hopefully I reciprocated with these episodes and these restocks. I hope you guys really enjoyed the episodes. There's a lot more to come. Season 3, the official season 3 on a weekly basis will be happening in August. It's going to be an amazing episode. So I think that concludes today's video. If you guys did go and enjoy today's video, please drop a like, please consider subscribing. We're so close to 4,000 subscribers. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, my Twitter is @retryonline for like loads of personal updates about the channel, updates about my content. I talk a lot on there about like everything that's going on right now, my personal opinions. If you guys want to check me out, the links will be down below to my Instagram and also my Twitter. You can check both of them out there. I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace out.